morning sunlight filled the cozy home, where laughter always lived, as Mom prepared breakfast while her little girl hummed a sweet tune. The girl ran to her mom with open arms, hugging tightly, their bond glowing brighter than the morning light that filled their kitchen. Mom smiled warmly and asked, "Your birthday's coming soon, my dear. What gift would you like to have this year?" The girl tapped her chin and giggled softly, replying playfully, "I'll tell you tomorrow, Mama. It's a little secret." That evening, the two sat close together, reading stories, the warm lamplight wrapping them in gentle comfort before bed. The next day, excitement sparkled in the girl's eyes as she announced proudly, "For my birthday, I want a parrot." Mom chuckled softly, her eyes shining, and replied with love, "All right, tomorrow we'll find you the perfect parrot." They strolled through the bustling pet market, filled with chirping birds and fluttering wings, wonder shining in the girl's eyes. The girl stopped suddenly, her heart captured by a shy green parrot that sat quietly in its cage, watching the world with gentle eyes. The shopkeeper shook his head and said, "This parrot doesn't speak," but the girl only smiled, her heart already set. She tugged her mom's hand and whispered with certainty, "I like this one, Mama," and Mom nodded, buying the parrot happily. At home, they carefully opened the cage door, and the parrot hopped out nervously, its feathers shimmering in the light. The girl offered seeds with her tiny hands, and after a pause, the parrot tilted its head and ate shyly. Every day, Mom and daughter spoke to the parrot, their voices gentle, but the little bird only blinked quietly in silence. The girl never gave up, telling stories, singing songs, and dancing near the parrot until it grew comfortable with their love. One bright morning, a clear little voice chirped, "Hello!" and the whole room froze in happy disbelief. Mom and girl burst into laughter and joy. Their parrot had finally spoken for the very first time. The girl clapped wildly and hugged her mom, her voice ringing with excitement. "It spoke! It really spoke!" News spread quickly through the neighborhood, and soon curious neighbors came running to see the talking parrot. Children gathered around, their laughter filling the room as the parrot repeated words in its cheerful new voice. Other parrots flew in from the nearby trees, drawn by the sound, and perched on the fence to join the fun. Every day turned into playtime as children and parrots filled the backyard with joy, laughter, and endless chatter. The girl leaned close to her parrot and gently taught it her name, smiling proudly when it called her sweetly. One evening, the family gathered in the backyard for a barbecue, the smell of food and sounds of laughter surrounding them. Suddenly, smoke rose higher, and a small fire sparked, frightening the parrot as flames flickered near the grill. With a flap of wings, the parrot flew high into the sky, leaving everyone gasping in shock and fear. The girl ran to the yard, tears streaming, crying out desperately, "Please come back to me! Don't go away!" For 2 days, the house felt empty. The cage sat silently in the corner, waiting for its lost friend. Then one morning, a flutter of wings returned, and the parrot perched by the window, calling softly to its family. The girl cried with happiness, hugging her mom tightly as the parrot hopped onto her shoulder once again. To celebrate, the girl painted a colorful picture of her beloved parrot and proudly hung it in her bedroom. She tied a little scarf around the parrot's neck, and it flew happily around her room, filling the air with love. The family laughed together, their hearts full of joy, as the girl, her mom, and their parrot lived happily ever after. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Magic Buddy Tunes.